It's a narrative that tests the limits of faith, obedience, and trust, ultimately revealing the heart of God in a way that few other stories do. The story begins with a startling command from God. "Take your son," God says to Abraham, "your only son, whom you love, Isaac, and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering on a mountain I will show you." Can you even imagine hearing those words? Isaac wasn't just any son. He was the child of promise, the miracle baby born to Abraham and Sarah in their old age. He was the fulfillment of God's covenant, the future of their entire lineage. And now God was asking Abraham to give him up. What's absolutely staggering is Abraham's response. The very next morning, he gets up early, saddles his donkey, and sets off with Isaac and 2 servants. There's no recorded argument, no hesitation, no questioning of God, just immediate, radical obedience. This wasn't a blind, unfeeling act. The Bible makes it clear that Abraham loved Isaac deeply. But his faith in the God who had provided Isaac in the first place was even deeper. He acted on the belief that the God who can give life from a barren womb could also bring life from a sacrificial altar. They journey for 3 long days. Think about that journey. 3 days for Abraham to walk with his beloved son, knowing what God had asked him to do. Every step must have been heavy with an internal battle of love, fear, and unwavering faith. When they finally see the mountain in the distance, Abraham tells his servants to wait, saying, "Stay here with the donkey while I and the boy go over there. We will worship, and then we will come back to you." Notice his words. We will come back. Even in this moment of ultimate trial, Abraham's faith hinted at a belief in resurrection or divine intervention. As they walk up the mountain, just the 2 of them, Isaac, carrying the wood for the offering, asks the heart-wrenching question, "Father, the fire and wood are here, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering?" The weight of that question is immense, and Abraham's answer is a cornerstone of faith that echoes through the ages. "God himself will provide the lamb for the burnt offering, my son." He didn't have all the answers, but he knew who did. He trusted in God's character, even when he couldn't understand God's command. His trust wasn't in the outcome, but in the provider himself. Upon reaching the designated spot, Abraham builds an altar. He arranges the wood, and then he binds his son, Isaac, and lays him on the altar on top of the wood. This is the climax of the test. He raises the knife, ready to obey God completely. In that final, breathtaking moment, just as his hand is about to come down, the angel of the Lord calls out from heaven, "Abraham, Abraham, do not lay a hand on the boy. Do not do anything to him. Now I know that you fear God because you have not withheld from me your son, your only son." What relief must have flooded Abraham's soul. And in that instant he looks up and sees a ram caught by its horns in a thicket. God had provided the substitute. Abraham takes the ram and sacrifices it instead of his son. Because of this incredible act of provision, Abraham names that place Yahweh Yireh, which means the Lord will provide. This wasn't just a name for a place. It became a name for God himself, a testament to his nature. The story concludes with God reaffirming his covenant with Abraham. Because of Abraham's obedience, God promises to bless him abundantly, to make his descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky, and to bless all nations on earth through his offspring. This story isn't just about a test. It's a powerful foreshadowing of an even greater sacrifice. Thousands of years later, on a hill not far from that very spot, God would provide his own Son, Jesus, as the ultimate lamb to take away the sins of the world. Just as Isaac was spared, we are spared because God provided the perfect substitute. So what does this mean for us today? It teaches us that true faith is active obedience, even when we don't understand. It shows us that God's timing is perfect. And most importantly, it reassures us that whatever mountain we're facing, whatever sacrifice we feel we're being asked to make, we can trust in Yahweh Yireh, the Lord who provides. He is faithful. Thank you so much for joining me today to reflect on this incredible story. If this message resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. We'd love to have you as part of our community. Until next time, trust in the Lord, for he will provide.